Hey guys, welcome to another update of the Minecraft Team Carbon server. And we are finally up after some technical difficulties over the weekend. If, as many as you know, the server was kicking out people. I don't really have a reason. I think what it was is that the server craft servers were having, or at least the one that I was in was having an issue, and I was thinking maybe it was hackers trying to mess with the server, which is still a possibility. Maybe they were kind of pinging the server or something. I'm not an expert at that, but that could have been it. Um, my other guess is maybe something on the server itself as far as the plugin was causing it. Though I don't think that's it because I ended up disabling every plugin and it was still happening. So, but anyway, it's back. If you haven't noticed, we have changed the IP address. It's almost exactly the same. The port number is even the same as well. The only thing that's different is that it is SC31 instead of SC27. And I have posted it up on the site, but I'll post it up again. And I did send out everyone that's registered on the forums an email with a new IP address. So I try not to put it up on Twitter just because there's a lot of people well, not a lot of people, there's a couple people that are following me on Twitter that are actually part of a hacking team, so I just didn't want to put it on there. But anyway, server's back up, it's running great. The only thing that's not working is the creative mode, and I have no idea what happened to that. I think the world itself is still there, but we can't access it. So I think I'm gonna end up reinstalling Multiverse, which I kind of hesitated there to say that for a little bit because it wasn't easy to set up, and it's not gonna be easy once again. I am here at the Warp Wild Point, as you can see, and it has changed a little bit. There's a lot of new stuff, and it's actually starting to get a little bit crowded. And I'm not a big fan of this building right here. It's from somebody that doesn't really get on much, and he's just really making the path very obstructive. We do have a loan shop. Um, I believe this is. I don't want to mix up the names. Let's make sure. Phantom Girls. There we go. If you need a loan, you can borrow money from here. And there's a lot of new stuff here. I was talking to somebody about maybe moving the warp points because it's getting a little bit crowded. But I don't plan to do that anytime soon. But we'll have to do it eventually just because it is getting a little bit crowded. So um, that will be pretty neat, and I can't wait to see what gets built in the new Warp Wild. If you want an estimated time for that, I definitely don't have one. I feel like right now it's still good. There's still a few spots you can build around here that's still within a walking distance of that point. And there's a lot of buildings here that you can actually take for yourself. They're like this guy. I don't even think this guy's coming back, really. Well, it's only been 3 days, but this is the kind of people that kind of tend to grief. They build a house, a small little block house with just about anything really quick, just to protect themselves from creatures. And then they go ahead and grief. That's what they do. They grief. But anyway, as far as updates, I did update a few plugins. The biggest update so far is the repair shop, and let me show you why. Before I forget, the claim blocks, the price has been drastically, I want to say drastically, they're still expensive if you buy them in bulk, but they are valuable. But they have been dropped from $70 to 40, almost 50%. So that's a lot. They have been very dropped a lot. So definitely make sure you buy some. Because the reason why I did that is because now that we're, the server itself is supporting towns by using the spawn portal, personal portal thing that's going on there. Um, there's a lot of people having issues with not being able to afford claim blocks, so they're not able to protect the houses and the buildings in their towns, and they can't get it approved as an official town. So I did lower the price. I also doubled the max accrued blocks, which, as far as I know, only 2 people have reached that limit, and that limit was set to 5,000. I went ahead and increased it to 10,000, so I think that's a very fair amount, and it should be enough to protect just about everything. Okay, let me show you the repair shop. As you can see, there are only 2 blocks now. There is still the cheap repair and the repair item and items, and the difference is we don't need 3 anymore, because that third block was to repair all items instead of just 1 item. But it works a little differently now, and I'm gonna step out here for a second because I'm gonna show you why. Got a game mode. Damage my item a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you. What you do is you right click on the block, and it opens up this chest inventory, but as you can see, it says repair, and you take your item and you place it inside just like you would on the chest, and you exit, and your item is in there. Make sure you don't forget it. I'm not sure if you get it back, but anyway, now you go ahead and left click, and it'll tell you left click again to repair all your damaged items, and it tells you how much it would cost and how much money you currently have. So if you want to repair, you left click, and then you're charged, and then you can retrieve your item. The cheap repair works exactly the same way. Do you know that as you can see, there's a warning sign there that says that there's a 70% chance of the item breaking. That's a very large amount. So if you want to take a chance at breaking your item, go ahead. But it is very cheap. If you have for example, if you have an item that is actually that's inaccurate. It's not 70%. I think it is actually 15%. So I'm gonna come back and fix this. That's completely wrong. No one would ever use this if it was actually 70%. It's actually 15%. So let me fix that. I'll come back to this. But anyways, it's useful because if you have a very heavily enchanted item and is very damaged and is diamond, it could cost you, anything between 2 to 5 or 7,000, something like that. And what you can do instead is use cheap repair, and it'll repair it for like $300 or something like that. So it's a big difference if you want to use that. And I think the 70, why I put 70% and I got confused, is because it's 70% cheaper if you use this, but it's actually a 15% break chance. So I'll come back to fix that. We do have the first official town. Let me get back to game mode. There we go. I'm not sure if I have made a video showing this before, but I think I have. Eli helped me build this, and we did pretty awesome, I like to say. But this is where the personal portals are at. And here's our very first town portal, and it goes to Aztec, and it's owned by Technokiller. So what you do is you step inside, and you get teleported. So here's the town. One of the requirements is that you must have a wall of rules, preferably if it's displayed somewhere like near the portal. And I really hope these are protected. Wow. You know, I really shouldn't be showing this on the video, but this is pretty unacceptable. But yeah, everything must be protected as far as building, at least. And you must have some kind of pathway to the houses. You must have a certain amount of people living here, certain amount of plots. Um, you know, some kind of theme going. This is sort of a fire slash cobblestone theme that's going on. So it's the first town, official town, and if you want a town, just check out the forums or let me know. And I think that's pretty much it as far as updates. I do have one claim to go over because I have not done that in a while, and I do have the decision saved. I'm gonna TP to it. And oh yeah, okay, I remember. Uh, this was a request by a user. This is Phantom Girls, and she wanted me to review her face that she did. So this is the Phantom Girl skin face. I'm not sure if she's still using the same face for her skin, but she did make this, and as you can see, she used sand, which is not easy to work with, but she used that. And this is her claim. I might as well go ahead and review her claim. Let's just check it out. VIP officer, that's right. And there's not too much going on here. She does have a lot of smelters here, furnaces. And I guess this is where she goes mining. And I know there's an upstairs. Oh, here it is. Let me just go ahead and teleport. There we go. So this is what I would imagine she calls a cake room. Oh, I know what these are. She's keeping these as trophies because she does a lot of spleef and a lot of PvP. So these are her trophy. This is her trophy room. That's pretty neat. So yeah, she definitely plays that a lot, and she obviously wins a lot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, there was another claim I wanted to go over, but okay, I remember now. Let's see if I can get to it. This was also by request. There we go. And a lot of you have seen this place, and it's really cool, and it's very weird as well. It is up in the air, and it's getting kind of big, actually. This is Filler01's claim. He's definitely got a lot of sheep, and I think this exceeds the 30 count. It might be right at the limit, but I will have to come back to this. He's also got some chickens in here. The buildings are a little bit random, like this right here. I'm not sure what this does. I would guess this is a cobblestone generator. And we've got more stuff up here. This is, I think he calls this the weather tower. I'm not sure why. Maybe because the weird thought that it has. This is the first time I've seen anything like this. It's definitely cool and it's definitely different. So I like it. Let's go see what's inside. It's a very big drop. And okay, he's got a ladder going up. So there's a lot of space here. And he's actually, okay, he's using redstone to power the lamps for the outside. Here's an enchanting table. So it's nice. It's weird looking. I think he's, well, I'm pretty sure he's still working on it. It's just so random. It's like, you know, you got vines falling from that corner of the place. He's used almost every building material that I can think of, including wool and bricks and stone bricks and logs. So here's some nether bricks as well. This is really neat right here. Oh wow, look at this view. And as you know, you can also sit down. So sit down and enjoy the view. So yeah, this is neat. There's also an upstairs over here. uh, that's definitely the first time I've seen it as well, but it's a pretty cool idea right there. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, hey, how did he get those pictures like that? That's part of the texture pack. And a lot of the I think pretty much all of these pictures that you see here are actual paintings made by the author of this texture pack. So like this one right here, I kind of recognize this. It's hard to tell what it is at all, but yeah, it's actually a real painting that the guy did, and it's really neat. He sells them in his personal website. And they are very expensive, but it is art, so you can't really put a price on art. So this is a Filler's Claim. As you can see, it's still under construction, and it's very random, but it's still cool. And look at that, this just looks awesome from down here. It just looks like, I guess he meant it to look like thunder in the sky or something, which is I guess why he calls this the weather tower. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I think I've made this video long enough. I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on with the server. Creative side is down, and I am having some issues with the ranks and users on the console. Even though everyone's rank is fine, there's no issue there. It's nothing that really concerns you guys right now, but I just thought I'd point it out in case it does cause a problem later on, and you know what's going on. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.